Revelations 2025, a Korean crime thriller exploring faith, trauma, and justice. Overview. Revelations is a gripping Korean crime thriller that delves into the psychological depths of its characters, exploring themes of faith, trauma, and the pursuit of justice. The film follows three individuals, Pastor Sung Min Chan, Detective Lee Yeon Wei, and Kwon Young Rae, whose lives become intertwined through a series of events triggered by Young Rae's release from prison. The plot. The film opens with Young Rae, a convicted sex offender, following a young girl, Shin A-young, to a church. Pastor Min Chan, a devout believer, notices Young Rae and tries to engage him in the church community. However, Min Chan soon discovers Young Rae's criminal past and becomes consumed by a belief that Young Rae has kidnapped his son. Meanwhile, Detective Yeon Wei, haunted by the death of her sister, who was a victim of Young Rae, is assigned to investigate his disappearance. As the investigation unfolds, Yeon Wei becomes convinced that Min Chan is involved in the case. Key characters. Pastor Sung Min Chan, a devout believer who struggles with personal turmoil and begins to experience delusions of divine revelation. He becomes convinced that God is guiding him to punish Young Rae for his sins. Detective Lee Yeon Wei, a guilt-ridden police officer haunted by the memory of her sister's death. She is determined to find Young Rae and bring him to justice. Kwon Young Rae, a convicted sex offender who has been released from prison. He is struggling to rebuild his life but is haunted by his past trauma. Themes. Faith and delusion. The film explores the power of faith and how it can be distorted into delusion. Min Chan's belief in divine revelation leads him down a dangerous path. Trauma and guilt. The film examines the lasting impact of trauma and the guilt that can accompany it. Yeon Hui's guilt over her sister's death drives her pursuit of Young Rae. Justice and redemption. The film raises questions about the nature of justice and whether redemption is possible for those who have committed heinous crimes. The ending. The film culminates in a dramatic confrontation between Min Chan, Yeon Wei, and Young Rae. Young Rae is killed, but not before revealing that he had kidnapped A-young. Yeon Wei eventually finds and rescues A-young, but Min Chan is arrested for his crimes. The film ends with Min Chan struggling with his delusions, suggesting that his journey towards redemption may be a long one. Critical reception. Revelations has received generally positive reviews from critics, who praised its strong performances, compelling narrative, and exploration of complex themes. The film has been lauded for its nuanced portrayal of faith, trauma, and the human condition. Overall, Revelations is a thought-provoking and suspenseful thriller that will stay with viewers long after the credits roll. It is a film that challenges viewers to confront their own beliefs about justice, redemption, and the power of the human spirit.